Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and this July I am changing up my planner lineup. Hello, it is almost July, and that is when a lot of the 18-month planners start that came out in the spring. And I am going to change things up for my planner lineup. We are going to go with a new business planner, a new faith planner, and we're going to change up how my planning, my Franken planning system works. So if you want to see how I plan to work a ton of different planners in the next 6 months of the year, stay tuned. So let's start out with what is Franken planning. Franken planning is when you combine elements of different planners all into one planner. It might be that you're having your catch-all and your work planner together. Maybe you're using planners for health and wellness that you're wanting to put together. Whatever the purpose is, you're just putting these different elements together into one planner to make it functional for you. I love the Franken planning system. I've been doing Franken planning for a couple of years now, and this particular year I had all of my planners in one big planner. That's what I started out with at the beginning of 2023. However, I'm going to change that. There have been some new planners that have come out, some new inserts, and I'm just going to change how it functions. I'm going to separate out a few parts of my life that I think will just make it easier for me. And so I thought I would bring you guys along as I get my planners set up for July. They won't be completely set up because I'm going to shift some things out of my regular planner right at the end of the month. But I will link everything that I use down below. Most of the things I'm going to be drawing from are from Live Love Posh, Kelva Plan, and The Happy Planner. And all three have websites. Some of these things are sold out. I don't know if they're going to restock, but you'll definitely want to stay tuned. And of course, I'll always let you know on my channel over in the community tab or on any of my socials if and when things end up restocking. But I think we're kind of ready to go. So I'm going to move some things out of the way, and then we're going to start talking about how my planning is going to work starting July 1st. All right, let's start out with my faith planner. This is the first planner I work with each day, each morning. Currently, I'm using a big size. It's 8.5 by 11 from Plum Paper Planner. It's a horizontal layout from Plum Paper Planner, and I use it for daily study. So basically what I do is I have scripture writing on the calendar portion, and then daily study, I do decorate it. I put the scriptures that I am looking at over here on this right-hand side with the box, and then take a few notes. These are just different individual devotionals and things that I am working through, and I really enjoy working in this planner. You can see I use it every single day. I'm going to keep this faith planner. I have several different options, but this one I think I'm going to go ahead and finish out the year. I do have a whole video comparing different faith planners for those of you that are wanting to try faith planning. That might be a helpful video, so definitely check that one out. I'm going to keep this, but this beautiful planner came out. This is from Kelva Plan. At the time of this filming, this planner is sold out. It went so fast because it's such a gorgeous, really well thought out planner. I don't know what Heather's plans are as far as restocking or creating refills and things like that, but definitely stay tuned. Those are the type of things I will definitely post about. This is a gorgeous planner. What I'm going to use this planner for, I'm adding this in to my faith planning. Each month I get a kit from Illustrated Faith that I thoroughly enjoy, and I work in that kit in different ways. I've worked in it in a planner, I've worked in my Bible, I do all kinds of things. However, sometimes I'm not very good at checking in with that devotional on a regular basis, so I'm going to use this planner to help me out. This is going to be my Illustrated Faith planning planner. So I'm going to get a kit at the beginning of the month or at the end of the previous month. I'm going to decorate a whole month at a time, like decorate all the weeks of that particular month with that devotional kit, with all of the goodies from that devotional kit. And then I'm going to use these pages as my study through the week. So I can check in, read the quick devotional, and then take a few notes, reflect on some of the questions, that type of thing. And all of that will be in here. Will I do separate artwork, maybe not all of the time, but sometimes I'm inspired, especially by certain entries, and we'll kind of see how that goes. But I want to give it a try, keeping it all in one planner, in one journal, and working on it like that, because I think the daily aspect will help keep me a little bit more accountable. So I have 6 months to finish out the year and try that with all of the illustrated face stuff. And then there's also sections back here for sermon notes, which I love. So I'll be bringing this particular planner to church with me to take sermon notes. And this last section is marked Bible study. I'm probably going to use it as a prayer journal. So I will just use this paper and then add in more lined paper as needed for a daily prayer journal, because that's how I like to do my prayer every day. So that's the plan for my faith planner. I do, however, want to change out, because this one is going to be on the go. I really want this cover. I think it's so pretty, and it's just really functional, protects the planner really well. The cover is from Kelva Plan as well. She started releasing these covers at some point in the spring, and she can't keep them in stock because they're so popular because they're so good. Since I'm planning on decorating a whole month at a time, this is perfect because I can drop in that pen, and then this faith planner will live in my quiet time area, like my quiet time basket, and I can pull it out. And then I also can carry it easily to church with the pen in it, ready to go. So pumped. So this will be my faith planning lineup for starting in July, and we'll see how it goes, keeping all of those notes from the Illustrated Faith devotionals in one place. We'll see if that helps keep me on track with those, and I'm really excited to give it a try. All right, so next up is going to be my work planner. For my work planner for social media, I have been using this particular layout. This is the color block layout. It works so well for me. I absolutely love it. I'm super excited about it. This particular planner, I'm slightly obsessed with. It is called Spread Some Happy. It has a gorgeous rainbow cover, which I absolutely love. It has metal discs that come with it. Love metal discs. Dream it, believe it, achieve it. I love motivational quotes. And look at how bold and colorful this planner is. It is just... this is everything to me. I love this planner. It has so much color, which for some of you might not like. For me and my work planner, I love, because I don't decorate this planner. I don't decorate it at all. So I am in love with the rainbow top. I'm in love with this colorful week. It makes me so happy to see it. So I'm pretty darn pumped about this particular planner. This is the one I want to use. Previously, I was Franken planning my work planner into my catch-all planner, just so I just had one planner. I don't think that's going to work for me anymore. I want to change it up because I want my work planner separate. I need to keep more months at a time of my work planner, just based on the way I've been laying out my content and things like that. And I have more work things I want to track. So here is the plan. I'm going to keep 6 months. So I'm going to go through December, and then I'm going to take out the rest of this so that it makes a little bit more room for other things that I want to keep in this planner. So I'm going to take that out. For real, these are just, the dividers are gorgeous. I just love, 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 love this planner. So I'm going to, in all the inspirational messages, for me, this is like the attitude I want to come into my particular job with. I want to come in colorful and bright and inspiring, and so that this planner is going to give me that ability. So I have that. So now this is like a super skinny planner, as you can see. Let me move these out of the way, and then let's talk about the other things that I want to include in this planner. All right, so I've been keeping finances, like tracking business finances. I want to continue to do that, and I think having it in my business planner absolutely makes sense. I am using this planner, Colorful Leopard, maybe. It is the monthly layout, which I think will work really well for me, and I'm trying to figure out do I want 6 months in here? And do I want to do it? I think I want all the finance stuff together. So I think we're definitely going to pop some of these in. The monthly layout, in case you're wondering. So here, what I end up doing is I track my income on here and here, track some budgeting things, and then I just list out expenses. So it's pretty simple. Again, this is not necessarily one, or definitely is not one that I decorate, but I'm going to pop in a few months of this in here. I wonder if I should do, I guess I should do 6 months. There's no reason. I think I'm going to have room because this doesn't get thick with stickers, but we'll see because I have some other parts I'm wanting to add in. So, but that won't, we'll see. I'll show you. Let's just pop in 6 months of finances just so that they're all in one place. And that's helpful because keeping multiple months of my finances at a time, I wasn't always done wrapping up 1 month of finances when I was also needing to start the next month, if that makes sense. There's always some overlap with things clearing and stuff like that. So not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Now, other things that I want to include in this planner. I'm going to move this. Let me show you something else. Okay, something else I want to keep in this planner is this. This is an insert from Live Love Posh. Let's flip over to July, and I think I'm going to put it right here at the beginning of the month. We'll just put it right in here. It starts out with a notes page, but this particular, actually, let me move this to the end. Maybe I'll do, no, we'll put this right here. Okay. Here's my thought. I track a lot of different things and I make a lot of different lists. This to me feels perfect for writing out videos that I plan to do throughout the month and tracking different things on those videos, tracking stats, tracking the parts of the video that I need to do, and then also making plans. So with this notes page, planning out what is happening in Patreon for a specific month and then collabs that I'm doing with other companies. I think that that's going to come in really handy and be really functional. I only have 1 month of this right now. I'm ordering some more of this insert from Live Love Posh because I think it's going to be really functional. So I'm excited to give it a try. So I'm going to add that in right here, and that'll be kind of a notes section at the beginning. It'll be a planning section, and I do want to go ahead and pick up more of those because I like to plan ahead so I can insert those into each of these months and be able to work through that. So that will be there. And then I always need notes, like note taking. I doing notes with business coaching, things like that. So I'm going to take some of this filler paper. I happen to just absolutely love the line from Miss Maker, and it goes really well with what I do for a living. So we're going to pop in note paper as well. That'll be a pretty good amount. And then I also thought, that's looking pretty good. I was considering putting some journaling pieces in here from the Big Goals line about setting goals and checking in. And I think I will go ahead and put in 1 month of that and then kind of see how it's okay if this is a little chunky because, like I said, this is not getting stickered. It's not going to get stuff added into it, but it's just going to be a functional planner. And I like the idea of if I'm working on a specific goal, if I'm trying to check in on a more regular basis, then I could have that all in my work planner. And these would be specifically like work themed goals. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty good. I think that looks pretty nice. So what I also have to add in, these are dividers, dashboards from the Happy Planner, and they're from the Spread Some Happy line. I think I already took off they come with like a plastic cover over them. I think I already took that off. So let's put these in to kind of divide up the sections. We'll start right here. That'll be for what I'm currently working on. And then let's pop this one right here. This will be the dividing for finances, which works out really well. And then when we get to the end of finances, we'll pop this one in for that third section that has the notes and the goals. And then I can easily flip to the section I need. I am so pumped about this planner. I'm like beyond excited. I will check in with you guys and let you know how it's working. And I can plan out videos like way in advance with this, or when I know release dates and things like this. I could track stats on here, which I've done in the past, track, YouTube subscribers, things like that. I'm pretty pumped about the future log as a place to do that. I'm pumped about this insert from Live Love Posh as a way to organize different things that I'm working on. I feel like this is going to be so pretty and so functional for me. I'm very much excited about it. So that is going to be my work planner starting in July. All right, so next up is going to be my catch-all planner. This is my current planner. It is a Franken-planned planner. It has 1 month of all the things, all the different things in it with work and home and challenges and all kinds of fun stuff. But I separated out the work, and so we're going to change this up. I'm going to start out with this cover. This is one of the new covers. It's so pretty. Happy Planner Discs. I'm all about it. We're going to use this cover. This was, it's called Happy Brights, and it is the color block layout, which I happen to think is a very functional layout. I'm not going to use the insides of that right now though, but we are going to start with this cover, and I'm going to put silver discs on it because these are all silver. So, I could do pink discs too. And actually the purple discs go very well. What do we think? I think it's been a long time since I've used silver. Silver goes well with all the colors like within when I change up the stickers and stuff in my planner. So let's just try silver, but this one obviously could go with a lot of different colors. So I'm going to start with that. Whenever I'm putting together a new planner, I always start with the discs first in the cover so that it all gets in the right place and settled. Now, there are going to be several things that I end up having to move from my current planner into this planner, like my vision board for the year. I'm just going to wait because it's at the point I'm filming this, we're still mid-June, and so I'm just going to get the insides of this kind of set up and ready to go. So let's start with my catch-all, which I always like having right. I've been using this gorgeous one. This came out last year, and so I think it was probably an 18-month planner. I don't know, but this is the classic vertical layout that I love. So we're going to just pop this one right in here at the very beginning. And then the next section, I'm just going to kind of go through. So the next one I have in here is meal planning, but I'm going to change up how I do that because I'm wanting to use the wellness layout. So use this layout. This is another insert from Live Love Posh, and this is one that is a lined vertical that I'm wanting to use. You can see I kind of sketched out my plan. I'm wanting to use this as a wellness planner, like as a wellness check-in for things I'm eating, kind of tracking my food, tracking my exercise. Up top is what I was thinking would work really well for me, and then kind of a mental health check-in each morning or each evening. So I'm going to take this. I think I'm going to do, well, let's see. I might want catch-all and then daily. For my daily sheets, I was using Plum Paper Planner. I'm not going to use that anymore because it was a 6-month planner. I'm going to use some other ones that I have. So let me grab those. All right, we're going to go back to using the daily pages from the Happy Planner. I think that's going to be fine for me. I can write the schedule right here, do some check-ins. I always do gratitude. We're going to give this one a try again. And the reason I am switching from plum paper is plum paper was dated and I never used the daily pages. I didn't always use them. And then I felt guilty when there were like empty pages. That's just, I don't know, something about me. So I didn't like it. So I'm going to do undated and then be able to use these pages as needed. And then I don't feel like I'm wasting paper or wasting the inserts. So that's the plan. So we'll do daily will come right after the catch-all. Then we have the wellness section. This is 1 month of the wellness. I do like to just keep 1 month at a time in this particular planner. You can see it's super skinny. And then here's the thing. I have daily, and then I don't need my work or my finances in here anymore. So the next thing that we would put in would be a journaling section, but actually I'm going to change it up. The next thing I want to put in is the notes section. We're going to change up the order a bit. All right, let's add in some note paper because you just never know when you're going to need notes. You need to take notes in your planner. Going to add that in right there. So I have my notes section ready to go. Then we have the bonus section. So let's talk about how I want to use those. I like to do all kinds of different things in my planner. One thing that I'm wanting to refocus on is gratitude. And I was thinking that this monthly layout might be really helpful. This is from the Nordic Brights. Love the cover, love the dividers. Let's add this in right here. And this is going to be gratitude. So what I was thinking is that here I'm probably going to like set some goals for the month and then track my gratitude check-in. And then each day list some things that I am grateful for that particular day. I have to make a plan on whether I'm going to do that in the morning or in the evening. We'll kind of figure that out. And then I have that little section at the end. I want to give that a try. And then I have some other sections that I like to include. That would be my journal. I use a journal. I use the stress management layout. I've been using it all year. Let me just do like a quick little flip through. This is my creative journal where I decorate, write out things that happened on the days. And I've really been enjoying doing that. So not every day gets filled in, and that's okay. But we're going to add that in because I do want to finish that for the year. So my journal, and then over on Patreon, we do challenges each month that have to do with like doodle challenges, and I use the Keleva planner for that. So I want to pull out July, pull that out, and add that in right here. Super useful. And then I always have some lettering paper. This is stuff from Planner Camp, but I have lettering paper that I can pop in, and I'll probably just move that over after I'm done. So this is actually looking super skinny, which I like because I still have some things to add in and some dividers, so it'll get a little thicker, but I like that it's skinny to get started. And again, I change out my planner every month. I set up a new catch-all planner, and so I don't mind. It starts out skinny, it ends up pretty thick, and because I separated out my work planner, this one will probably stay a little skinnier. All right, so I'm pumped about my new lineup, and separating out these two planners I think is going to be helpful for my business purposes. So we'll see how that goes. I have my catch-all planner all set up with fun challenges and things like that in it. Work planner, strictly work, no stickers, but still all the bright colors because I love it. Then we have a faith planner. This one's going to be for illustrated faith devotionals, sermon notes, and prayer journaling. And then my regular faith planner that I decorate and come to daily. So a stack of 4 planners, a compilation of, a lot of different planners, but it is what works for me, and I'm super excited to get started. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know down in the comments below, are you changing up your planner lineup this July? Are you sticking with what you started with in January? Let me know down in the comments below. I will link everything that I can in the description box so you can check that out. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. We are wrapping up Planner Camp over on Patreon, and we are getting excited for a whole month of organization in July. It's going to be amazing. There's 14 exclusive videos going to Patreon in July, all about organization and organizing your creative space. So if you want to check that out, if you want to be a part of it, then head to the Patreon link in the description box below. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.